Good morning, day 9. The Camino de Santiago. I'm leaving my albergue. It's about 6:45. I was gonna sleep in a little, but everybody in my room got up early, so I just kind of got up. Trying to do. There's a town. This stage is like 17 and a half miles. There's another town like a mile and a half or so past that. I think I'm going to push to that one. The next one after that's like 3.5 more. I don't think I want to do that big a day because I'm definitely going to end up in Burgos tomorrow night. I just booked a room there in a hotel. But Burgos is pretty expensive, and day after tomorrow is going to be Saturday. I'll be staying there Saturday night. Sunday, like everything around here is closed on Sunday, so I was planning on doing a rest day there, but I don't want to do a rest day in a town on Sunday because I don't think enough stuff will be open. So I'm not going to try to, I don't think I need to do 20-something miles today. I can do 19 and have a shortish day into Burgos and then just keep pushing. Might rain later today. The rain held off. It drizzled last night a little bit and then stopped, so it might be okay until again late today. I'll check in when the sun comes up. All right, good morning again. About 3 miles in, it's starting to get light. It's super foggy today. You can see, very hazy. The fog was really thick earlier, but it's time for the day 9 would you rather. We'll be a little sillier today. Would you rather, if you could, spend a week in the life experiencing what Kate Middleton experiences or Taylor Swift? And for guys out there, if you don't want to think about being one of those two, you could be their significant others. You could be Prince William, I guess it is, or Travis Kelce. Think about that, and I'll let you know later today who I'd like to see, who I'd like to live a week as. See ya. Coming into my second town this morning, I passed through a little tiny village called Dos Santos. This is Villambistia. They have a cool little church here. It's under renovation. We got the light on in the bell tower. But these are hard to call them towns. They're really more like villages. They're so small. This one's definitely bigger than Dos Santos was. But it's all quiet. A lot of pilgrims out this morning. Probably seen 11 already. So a lot of people getting an early start. All right, passing through another little town here. It says, you see that? Santiago, 531 kilometers. Burgos, 43. Now this sign over here says 548 kilometers, which I'm assuming is to Santiago. So somewhere between 531 and 548 kilometers to go. Let's go. Here's our next little town, Villafranca Montes de Oca. Oh, I don't know where they came from. Must be a hotel right there. An albergue. They just popped out of San Anton Abad Hotel, Restaurant, Cafeteria. Nice. Still super foggy. Now I'll have to see. Here's a church of some sort, but all closed up. Whew. All right, gotta climb this hill. All right, well, I just had a little snack here in this little courtyard. This little courtyard of that hotel that we passed, and they have that door was open to the trail, the Camino, and I thought maybe they just let people in here, pilgrims in here to rest. So I sat right there, A little snack. Figured better to ask forgiveness than permission. Now we're going back out onto the Camino. There we go. It is chilly and damp. All the good weather left us for a little while. Let's keep going. This feels like a couple days on the Appalachian Trail. This kind of weather. Damp, foggy. Ooh, let's go over here. Trying to avoid the mud. Pretty muddy today. Guess it rained overnight in some of these places. Harder than it did back in the little town I was in. Let's see what this says here. This monument ahead was placed by relatives of 300 persons shot during the first months of the Spanish Civil War, 1936 and 1939. Wow. Spanish history right here. Let's keep going this way. All right, how about this? The sun is breaking through. And just as I'm passing some lovely lavender color bushes, I don't know what they are, but they're starting to bloom. And for once, there's not fog in the distance or up the trail. So, pretty good climb. It just came up. I didn't look this morning, realized there's a little bit of a hill here. I've been climbing a bunch this morning, more than the last couple days. Feels good. Get the blood pumping. That looks pretty up there, doesn't it? All right, gotta go. So I just looked it up on Google with a picture, and this stuff is called Erica cinerea, the bell heather, prominent across northern and western Europe, apparently. So there you go, Erica cinerea. Pretty cool. Looks like somebody is set up here. I don't know if they do trail magic here. I suspect that this is somebody selling stuff. I hear music. I see chairs set up. It's in the middle of nowhere, so this has to be just for pilgrims. We'll check it out and I'll let you know. All right, just had some coffee with Dr. Coffee and a banana. And I'm heading on. He makes coffee and he takes donations for food. So I had a little chit chat with him, sat down, had a cup of coffee, and like I said, a banana. I'm moving on. Here we go. Pretty quiet out here today. Clouds moving in a little bit. The sun went in. It's perfect walking weather now. It's cool. The sun's not beating on you. We got woods. Look at all this. Wide open place. Ground's a little softer. This is perfect. Perfect. It'd be really cool if we could see some wildlife. About the only wildlife I've seen is a couple of rabbits, a couple of mice over the last few days, and then a ton of birds. That's about it out here. But it's all good. All right, coming into the second to last town before the end of the day. This is San Juan de Ortega. Another little hamlet. Here's a little albergue and a bar. I'm gonna push past here. There's a town called, I think it's pronounced Agies. A-G-E-S, Agies. And then after that, another 2 miles out to Atapuerca. That's where I'm heading today. They sell pizza. I haven't tried a pizza here yet. They don't, I've seen them, they don't look too good. Hola. A lot of people grabbing a snack here. I'm gonna keep going. Take a rest in Agies. Oh, there's a church right here. Every little hamlet has a pretty big sized church. It's kind of crazy. That's Spain. There's that church in San Juan de Ortega from the front. I checked the door, it's locked. But look how substantial it is for a tiny little town. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here's the little bar as you head out of town, which is about 500 yards wide from start to finish. So that's how close the two bars are. Some more pilgrims chilling out. I'm gonna keep going. Hear that? Cuckoo. Sounds like a cuckoo clock. It's just a bird hanging out doing its thing. Pretty cool. Kind of the first vista we've had today. All that sun went away. I'm a little nervous. Might get wet before I get to where I'm going, but hopefully not. There's just a little pilgrim up here. We're gonna walk by, heading into Agius, however you pronounce that, and then 1.9 miles after that to our final destination. All right, coming down the hill into Agius, which is right here, and then I'm gonna go out that road. There's a road walk right out to there, which is Atapuerca, like 2 miles more. It just looks like it's a little bigger. We got more going on, but I want to spend a little more time in Burgos tomorrow afternoon. So I got plenty of time today to do that 2 miles there, and then get into Burgos a little bit earlier tomorrow. Pretty, but really hazy and overcast as you can see today. Not a great picture day, but it's okay. Right through Asia's cool mural here. Little statue. Here's the church in Atapuerca, up on the hill. Of course, it's up on the hill. And here's the road walk we're doing to get into the town. I don't have an albergue lined up, but there's like 4 or 5 of them in here. And a hotel and a hostel for a little town. But I got an albergue from the guidebook I'm going to check out first. See if I can get in there and just relax. All right, so I got to my albergue. This is the hostel I'm staying at. What's it called? Let's see up there. I can't pronounce it. But I went to the first one I went to had no Wi-Fi. And because I'm gonna put the video up, I want any Wi-Fi. The second one I went to was closed today for some reason. So this is the third one, and I'm here. It's all good. I'm settled in. I forgot to give you the would you rather. So would you rather spend a week living the life of Kate Middleton or Taylor Swift? I'm not a big Royals fan. I mean, Kate seems wonderful, and hope she's better. I didn't know she was sick. But I have to go with Team Taylor. I'm not a Swiftie, although I have seen her in concert. I took my daughter probably 15 years ago, and 15 years ago, she put on an unbelievable show. She was really good. She's from originally outside of Reading, Pennsylvania, not far from Philadelphia. I guess she was so good, she was so talented that her parents moved her down to Nashville when she was like 12, something like that. But yeah, she's just an incredible entertainer. She writes almost all of her own stuff, so she's an accomplished businesswoman. She's got a lot going on. I think it would be pretty cool to see what it's like to be Taylor Swift. I mean, she's like a phenomenon right now. So I'm going with that. And you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you tomorrow on the way to Burgos.